Hello, once again, we're back. Admittedly, I filmed chapter 2, like, literally 2 minutes before this, because I'm going on holiday soon for like 2 weeks, and I'm trying to do weekly uploads, so I don't know, I'm just trying to be prepared and have content to put out, because consistency is key sometimes. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, we will find out. But we're back with the actual chapter 3, because I said chapter 3 in the last video, and it was actually chapter 2. The last chapter was a bit more? No, it was a bit less. It was shorter. It was shorter than chapter 1, which was about half hour. But this one that I've just done was only about 24 minutes. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the videos ready for just uploads, trying to be professional about this, trying to have stuff ready and on the go. Yeah, we're on to chapter 3 now, which means after this one, we have only got one chapter left, and then we will find out, hopefully maybe find out the secret of the island and what our narrator is doing there. So we will be getting right back into it. I do love how quaint the loading screen is.
From here, this last time, I have understood there is no turning back. The torch is failing along with my resolve. I can hear the singing of the sea creatures from the passages above me, and they are promising the return of the gulls.
I didn't really expect to fall so far, and to fall out of something that looks like that. There is a candle though. There's 2 candles, which feels rather odd. It's kind of puts it more into what happened. And also it's like bioluminescent. Like the paint. Like the paint's the same colour as this, but the paint is a luminous paint, as we've seen multiple times from the paint cans. I love the shift in the music though, in the sound. Very metallic. Oh, then you can go around. And the water looks amazing. I love it when water kind of has this shiny and rippled effect. Is it stalactites that fall from the ceiling? I've forgotten which way around it is, because there's 2 different names. I like little mushrooms. We're gonna... Oh, here we are. But I remember back in episode 1, well, chapter 1, he said about the fact that he didn't think he was alone on the island, and these candles make it feel like we aren't.
They'd stopped the traffic back as far as the Sandford Junction and come up the hard shoulder like radio signals from another star. It took 21 minutes for them to arrive. I watched Paul time it to the second on his watch.
So as we found out in the last chapter, Paul was the one to kill Esther, basically, I think. He was the drunk driver. Look at all these... That feels mechanical. But again, there's candles in the middle. There's definitely something within the pictures, but I'm blind and I cannot truly pull apart I mean, that looks like some kind of organism, possibly from the luminescent algae, maybe. But the narrator hasn't commented on these. Not really. And so we continue on. Again, there's the symbol, the scientific ones with all the parts in the compound. Maybe. I don't know. Vanilla says I did science. I'm a literature student at heart. Not science. It's just sort of... One thing I have noticed though throughout playing is there's never been a sense of, like a real sense of there being someone there. It's always just kind of, it's felt quite peaceful. And not really threatening. Where is it going? Oh, that's stunning. And I take it it's another thing to fall into. But where is all this water coming from? We can't really be that deep. But there's always a possibility. But the dripping... Ooh. Allons-y. And we're swimming. I think that's one of the things that I like about this so far, this way of doing it. Oh, if we don't keep moving, we will sink. It's a very beautiful game. In a way, it reminds me of What Remains of Edith Finch. That's one of my favourite games of all time. Like, I just love the different stories within it, and the fact that those stories take different shapes and you play through them in different ways. I wouldn't really say it's like necessarily a walking sim, because it's not really puzzly either, but you experience things in different ways. It's very heavily more story focused. But yeah. This game hasn't been too long, but I kind of like that. Sometimes I prefer more of a concise story. Anything up this way? Ooh, a little alcove. Oh, now it makes me think I should have gone this way. One of the things with this game is... Oh, we can't even go this way, so I just kind of assumed right. And we can't. But no, I just kind of love to walk through something like this. Fill the water and everything. Probably be freezing though. Oh, right there. Where did we come from? Oh, we came from there. Jumped in. And now we're going round. I feel like to me some of this imagery and some of this location should feel menacing or monstrous, but it doesn't really. It's like there's no sense of viciousness or anything quite like that. I think games like these are good with stories with morals of keep pushing on and you'll find where you're supposed to go. So little mushrooms. Because I know Still Wakes the Deep takes on more of like an eldritch horror kind of take. And it's not really as much of a walking sim. Although
In my final dream, I sat at peace with Jakobsen and watched the moon over the Sandford Junction. Goats grazed on the hard shoulder, a world gone to weed and redemption. He showed me his fever scars, and I mine, between each shoulder the nascency of flight.
I'm gonna walk the length of this, just because I think we're supposed to go. Either way, there's a beach over there. Is there anything this way? I love how the music now and the soundtrack has the vocals in it. It feels very fitting. I know this is just... I don't really experience claustrophobia. There's another symbol. Oh, there's another one of the chemical ones just here. Yeah, I don't really experience claustrophobia. And then back down this way. Oh, that's deep. Oh, no, that is just a reflection. Oh. More symbols. Can I cross here? No, I can't get back up the other side because I can't jump. On we go. There's another one. It looks more like the creature thing. Like an organism. There's another little beach. I'm very much the kind of person who, whenever I play a game, I just want to see everything. Another one? Not another one. I can unironically say that woman lives rent-free in my head. It's just the way that she says it. She's so done, but she's got to be polite. It's another bridge. Oh, so that's where we're going. We're going up. So we are actually ascending. I hope these have been somewhat entertaining, because it's kind of... I think sometimes it's a little bit more commentary-led when playing games like this. So you're sort of drawing your own opinions of the story. And coming from what we've heard of our narrator and how he sort of tells the story and how he talks to Esther. Another urn. We've come across two so far. Have I missed one? Maybe. This is where I look through the achievements after playing and go like, what have I missed? And then it just turns out there's a few more that we've done. There could have been one in the previous chapter that I didn't see. But they're not the hardest things to miss. Are these our footsteps? No. These are someone else's footsteps. Are they footsteps? They look like it. They're probably not though, because the sand can look like that. Although it feels like it, but they're not ours. We don't have any footsteps. But yeah, there's more simple. Is it like... It's some kind of resistor, I think. I don't know. I haven't done physics. I think it was physics. We had to learn all the symbols for batteries, diodes, and like variable resistors. And we had to draw them out in like a 2D circuit. This makes me want to go walk around in a cave. Yeah, there's nothing really this way. Yeah, but... Oh, so wait, could these be circuits? Like the power grid? Like, when we get to, like... We might be getting to the big tall, like, tower with the red light on it at some point soon. That might be in the final chapter. But I wish I could, I tried looking in the menu earlier about the different chapters, but I can't see them unless I might be able to find them, because I need to title the videos appropriately, you know. Gotta do this one very professionally. Yeah, there it is again. Maybe someone will know what this is. I love the lighting as well. I very much appreciate how this feels so serene and calm. Because it is a lot of walking and it's quite soothing gameplay, I think. It's like quite a few games these days. Don't really... I know there is paint. So these must be... Obviously this must be the paint. The paint made from the blue stuff? Like the blue algae in there? Algae? Okay. It's very soothing gameplay. It's like, I'm naturally an early bird. So I need to... Ooh! So I'm very much at that stage of my life where I'm like, okay, in order to function better throughout the day, I definitely need to nap. And I might need to nap after this, possibly. It's so pretty. I don't know what they are. They kind of give me like barnacle vibes, but they feel too shiny to be actual like barnacles.
This cannot be the shaft they threw the goats into. It cannot be the landfill where the parts of your life that would not burn ended up. It cannot be the chimney that delivered you to the skies. It cannot be the place where you rained back down again to fertilize the soil and make small flowers in the rocks.
So maybe the urns are Esther's ashes. More candles. Behold, Damascus is taken. Oh, this is really... Oh. So you've got chemical symbols on one side. And then... 22nd. Damascus backwards. I'm assuming that might be taken backwards. Damascus. axe on 22D. So that's over the 22nd, maybe 10 o'clock. Damascus. We haven't had too much on Damascus, I think, since the first chapter. Damascus is taken. So this has got to be our narrator, right? Doing this. Because we know that Esther's dead. She was dead before the island. We know that Paul's in Wolverhampton somewhere. And we know that Jakobsen is dead centuries ago. That must have taken ages. More organisms. Away from being acty? I'm away from being something we do not know. We might know. And I shall be a rumpus heap? I don't know. I don't know what that says. I have read it my best. Sludge. This is like the good sludge. At least it looks like. You know when you're at the beach and just right before you get into the sea and it's just that, like, that shoreline. He doesn't mention more of his leg. But then again, each sort of excerpt seems to be focused on like a new topic. At least within a certain given area. I'm hoping this comes out okay when I edit it, because I don't want it to be too dark. Cool. It's a very good game to take your time with and appreciate sort of the environment. Are we going to swim again? Oh. Oh, we are? Oh. And down we must go. Oh, look how pretty the water is. I don't know what these are. They look kind of fun. Oh, do you reckon we're back out to the waterfall place? There's definitely a sense of madness. Acts 22D. 22nd of December, maybe? More symbols. Whoa! Oh. 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 Oh, it's got like coins on, like a wishing well. Can I go up? Oh. Do we... I don't know how they quantify the steps in this game. We must be soaking. Oh, there's a slight sound of steppage as well. Maybe we do get out of the cave. Just seems we keep falling deeper and deeper in. Well, I believe that is the end of chapter 3. Okay, so I'm kind of gathering that they're all actually the same kind of run times. So, yeah, I think probably half an hour more. But we are getting to the end of the game. I might just record chapter 4 now and get it all done so I can edit it all for you guys. To be fair, 30 minutes of video to edit. I say edit very, very much as a blanket term because it doesn't require much editing. Chapter 1 did require a little bit more editing, just because I was figuring out how to work stuff in iMovie, because I don't have a laptop, nor do I have a PC. I just sort of have my iPad and I do my best with it. I do love my iPad. I'm very much an iPad kid and iPad user. But no, this is the end of chapter 3. There is one more to go. And I like where the story is going and like the developments we're seeing. It's really interesting to sort of see how much this story is developing and how sort of this... We're not really getting too much of a sense of a character, I think, for the narrator, but I think that's kind of the point. Like, maybe I'm lying. There is an element of complexity. We're seeing his grief and we're experiencing his innermost thoughts in a almost like diary sense of every sort of chapter we go through and experience of him as a character. But he's very open with us, so there's not too much more. He doesn't sound bitter most of the time. He just sort of... He's a man that's made peace, I think, and the fact that he uses terms like pilgrimage as well, and sort of describing how he got to where he is, to getting to the island. I think very much that we're definitely seeing kind of elements of maybe an inner religion, especially considering the fact that we keep seeing all these symbols. So we're seeing an element of mechanical nature with the use of the circuit diagrams. I'm assuming they're circuit diagrams just because I recognise some bits from when I did my GCSEs 4 years ago. I sound old. But yeah, we're seeing that, and we're also seeing the mix of organisms as well as the these are the chemical symbols, like those diagrams where it kind of breaks down the components of each sort of element within the compound. It's very interesting. I like seeing this kind of blur together, and maybe we'll have some more finite answers, or maybe in the final chapter we'll see something a bit more... I'm not too sure. We'll probably see something a bit more conclusive. We'll see where the story ends, obviously. But yeah, it'd be exciting to see how this kind of ends as well. But again, I will wrap this up now because I can be rambling on for ages. And I want to save some rambles for when I do chapter 4. Yay! So if you like this one, like I said in the last video, and the one before that, if you liked it, maybe hit the like button. I'd quite appreciate that. That'd be nice. And then if you'd also like to be aware of when I next upload, please subscribe and hit the bell, turn your notifications on, or don't, and let me just appear kind of cryptically in your YouTube recommended because you've watched one video for like 5 minutes. I don't know. Either way, thank you ever so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye!